Alright everybody, welcome back. Oh, Atten has a level up. Let's follow him up. Welcome back. I think I did this level up before, didn't I? I don't remember. I feel like I did. So I now that we got that out of the way, I have I feel like if I walk in there, some cutscene or thing is gonna happen. I have looked up about the disciple and everything, and let me re-emphasize that the last time I played this game, I was a small child, and you know, I was very naive. There you have it. I feel very embarrassed, though, because apparently the way... Why am I glowing red? Sort of thing, deal. Huh. Alright. Is because to get the handmaiden, which is the character that I always get, is you play a male character, and to get the disciple you have to play a female character. So it's kind of play like that, like I didn't know they did something like that back then. That's actually pretty neat. So maybe if I do play through this game in the future, I'll make a female character and see what that's like. And there's some new people. Gonna abduct Baildur here. They're just gonna stand there and look at him for forever. But I didn't. If I would have known it was something that basic, then I wouldn't have asked about it.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Lay down my weapons, and I shall. Who are you?
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
All right. Well, if you say so. What? I went into some like battle stance.
Everywhere we go, I end up in a cell. I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
I think
it is a training ground for Jedi.
What happened to me?
This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the Academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current.
Dang.
Deeper to its source.
Kreia, why you gotta be so creepy?
Stop! Ah!
Stop hurting him.
With the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? And there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I
What
hardly
happened?
think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
What the
And
fuck?
if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken.
Crazy.
You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but
Damn.
why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit,
There's
as
a lot of
diseased
stuff
as it is,
happening right now, man.
refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here.
I agree
and
with
it must be
Atten
met before the
that she
future
is
can be
a
set in
very
motion.
manipulative witch.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've
Oh,
wasted enough
and
time
she-
with you. Sleep, murderer, and be
Alright.
silent.
And Atten has a dark secret that he wishes
A
to keep
critical
from
moment
us.
approaches.
He feels guilty about it, though, is the thing. So I feel for the man, you know? I'm on Atten's side. And this Kreia, because I know what the end game is like, Kreia, I know she's manipulative, she has dark secrets, and she's playing for the end game, like she said. And now we have this chick. What is going on here? I don't know.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the Exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Oh, maybe that wasn't me passed out before. It was Beoder, and they took me here. Alright. I've returned because I'm looking for my ship. That is very true.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Why is this a lie? It wasn't. Well, it wasn't an accident, but. I admit nothing. I admit nothing. I want to say either are you admitting to stealing the Ebon Hawk, or that the destruction was necessary? The destruction was necessary. There was Sith coming after us.
Necessary? The destruction of Paragus was necessary? You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
I saved my life, that's what I did. Blah blah blah, Paragus. I know I put Telos in jeopardy because I messed up their whole fuel thing, but I had no other choice, lady. You have to understand that. I was saving my own ass here.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
20 other worlds. Damn. And why is Telos so important, though? She's saying, like, oh, I guess she's living on Telos right now, actually. So that's pretty obvious. I don't want to blow up your home. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But I'm gonna ask this anyway. Like, why is Telos important?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other
shit.
Rim worlds devastated by the Sith will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
I'm sorry. Damn, I could burn her because I'm intelligent and smart. I could be like, so that's why the Jedi let all these other places die during the Mandalorian Wars. Got my sassy, independent black woman talk. It's not my intention to harm other worlds. It wasn't my intention to harm this world. I kind of want to do this because the brackets means that it's like a special choice that you got because of the path, how you leveled up, and I wouldn't be able to pick this otherwise, I believe. So I'm gonna choose this one, the sassy.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
Oh dang. So now I'm getting blamed for the actions of the Sith? Man, I can be as sassy as I want. That is true. My crime? The Sith are the one that destroyed it, not me. I mean, the Sith went in there and they ended up killing all the miners anyway. So, well, I mean, you could say that it was my fault because I showed up there, but technically it wasn't. I mean, I was unconscious and I didn't know what I was doing, so.
The Sith? What do you mean?
Ah, she doesn't know. Look at this. The Sith have returned and they're hunting me down.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you.
Yeah,
and you
bitch.
encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They were looking for me, though. They think I'm the last one alive, the last Jedi. I was the only Jedi they could find. The fools thought me a Jedi. I was the only Jedi they could find, so they came after me.
You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
Well, there were HK droids up there, so, I just want my ship back, please. I just want my ship back.
I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Alright, I don't want to be here. You don't like me and I don't like you, so I don't like you because you don't like me. It wasn't my intention to cause you harm.
Yet here you are, and you bring tragedy with you once again. It was too much to hope that you may have come here to finally admit the Council was right.
I try to be nice, and then she's just like gnawing on me. Why did they cast me out? I don't know. I deserved exile. Oh, I could be the heroic outcast.
Echoing the words means nothing unless you hear the source. I'm not certain you have learned what the Jedi strove to teach you. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I just agreed with all of that, what you just said, and you didn't need to rub it in my face anymore. Thank you very much for that. My punishment could have been worse, and for that I am grateful. I suppose they could have executed me if they wanted to.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
That's my lightsaber! Kept it. Stole it. It was your right to do so. I no longer deserved to have it. Alright?
Indeed. A lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Oh, fine. Okay. Yes. If she keeps this up, I'm gonna start being really mean to her. Jeez. It's all the Order. I want to be able to get the lightsaber back, please.
Become a Jedi again? That is a thing far out of reach.
Damn.
But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no
You know,
other
a
choice.
real Jedi would have been, like, forgiving, because they're all light side and stuff, and they're nice. They would have been like, alright, I will put my faith in you and teach you one more time. But then again, there's kind of that thing where if you go to the dark side once, you're always on the dark side that they believe in. So, you know, whatever. I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
Well, at least I was doing something instead of sitting on my ass talking about it. Apparently, I did something. Yeah, man.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm here to ask for forgiveness, and you're being a bitch about it, so... Were you not... Didn't you want to help the innocent at all, lady? I mean, I did. Because I'm not going to sit on my butt and watch him, like, die.
Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way.
Hesitation and passivity are also strong emotions. Ones we should guard against. I'm not sure we should guard against them, but I mean we should be aware. So you were just gonna sit there and watch him die, and because that's what they taught you to do.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
All right. There's no guarantee we would win. But if we had not acted, the Mandalorians would now rule the Republic. Mandalorians are pretty cool, though. They're like, I'm big on Doctor Who, and I compare the Mandalorians to the Centaurans. Although probably not as extreme as the Centaurans, but you know, I have respect for that. Like, they have something they're fighting for, and they believe in it, and you know, they want to be that way. At least they have the drive and the passion to be that way, you know? I don't know what to choose here. If we had not fought, the Republic would have fallen. That is a fact.
A physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
Lay in the triumph of pacifism and surrender?
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
Wow. Alright. If we had not acted, thousands of worlds would have been pillaged and burned of life.
You do not know...
Oh, please. Anyone who stepped outside the Jedi archives would know it.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Oh, damn. At last it comes out. Was it always this person with you?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you.
You sound
lust
evil.
for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded
just
in
hate me,
distracting
that's
me
it.
from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was
just hates
correct,
me.
then why are you here?
I'm looking for my ship. I said it like 4 times already. I'm looking for my ship so I can leave. Thank you. Please come again. Bye-bye.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the...
Oh my
Polaris
god.
mining
Are we
facility.
going in a circle now? What the fuck? Are you
The Ebon
admitting
Hawk is here, safe.
to
Its
stealing
records
it?
and navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility.
We just went full circle. Oh my god. Alright. Good luck with the navicomputer.
We're having some trouble with the navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened, and why you destroyed the facility and murdered all the miners stationed there.
I already told you. They're Sith. God damn it. Oh my god. All the miners were dead already by the time I was conscious.
A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived.
Yes!
A childish story to mask your crime. And with the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. But I will pry the truth from you, I promise you that.
I already told you the Sith. Ugh. Give me my ship back, please.
Again, you insist it is your ship.
Yes.
But it has had many owners,
Oh, it
which I'm
has.
sure you are aware.
Yes.
You have no claim over it. Even if you did, the destruction you have already caused demands that you be tried and punished for what you have done.
Oh my god. I admit nothing. I've had enough of this. And I've had enough of you, frankly. This is getting ridiculous.
It was too much to hope that you may have come here to finally admit the Council was right.
Oh my god, I can say the lightsaber stuff again. Oh my god. She's had it out! Oh my god. Just give me my ship and I'm gonna get out of here. Out of your hair, we can never talk to each other again. Please.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place.
Yes.
Leave Telos.
I don't
We
want to
shall
be
remove
around you.
Mistress.